Hello, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good night. We are uber cozy because it's going to be cold. It's going to be ever cold. Yet listen, I'm Canadian, I'm allowed to make those jokes. Too bad. So sad. I'm kidding. Hi, I hope you're having a good day. So yeah, Final Fantasy XIV bought out their latest patch. I thought it would be fun to play it because you guys are telling me it's fantastic and it's a breath of fresh air that we've been begging for. Chewing on police plastic because of course I am. So let's get into it. Let's load up. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. I'm going to turn off the screen for a second because you guys don't need to see my login info. I hope you guys understand that one. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Give me 30 seconds. We'll be good. So yeah. A few preface. And I'm going to be very real and honest with you for 8 seconds here. I struggle with Dawn Trail and enjoying it. And I'm not going to lie, I find it sad. I find life is hard. And I find that Final Fantasy XIV was not bringing joy to that equation. I think there's a limit of... I'll turn this off. I think there's a limit of how unfortunate a game can make you feel. Before you're like, okay, whoa, I've got to put that foot down. Now, I'm going to preface this. These are my feelings. These are not like, oh my God, the expansion is shit. I didn't say that. Don't clip that. No. What I'm saying is it didn't resonate. And where I'm at in my life, what I'm doing, it's not hitting. Okay? And let me give you an example. Alright, turn that down for a second. Let me give you an example from last night. If you watched my stream last night, you'll notice that, baby, I cried playing Final Fantasy VII, but it felt like an adventure. It felt like we were getting somewhere. We moved, and we overcame, and we worked hard. My kid's texting me, hold on. I don't have it, huh? So, take that as you will. But I found that the story of Final Fantasy XIV, like, very depressing. I found its message of hope and found not fitting to the story that is very... It felt like trauma porn, I'm not lying to you. It did. We spent the entire half of the original drop and the first 3 patches talking about the finality of death. Laelius, I will agree, but that's again for me. So there are some people that this will resonate, this will help them, this will help them cope with some of the things in their lives, or they enjoy that type of storytelling. It wasn't me. And I don't want to... Like, I don't like pretending. Right? So yeah, I found it very difficult. Let me get into my baby girly girl. Oh, she's so pretty. That gear's gorgeous, though. So, the world's and I mean this is something that Square Enix didn't plan for. The world's a shitty place recently. There's a lot going on. The internet's a lot. I'm gonna turn the PS5 down just a little bit, a little smidge it down, okay? I find that work's a lot. And to tackle a subject, which I didn't mind them tackling it in the original 0.0. I thought they did it with tact. I thought they ended it well. Ew. No. I have a house. I am the wife. Ugh. But yeah, so I found like that was done tactfully, and to take a subject that was that hard and that difficult hurt, but we were able to function. It's after that the fact that we drug it on that I couldn't overcome. The patches were hard. Like, I don't know how to say this nicely. I don't give a shit what happens to that little squirrel. Not a single fuck. If he gets trapped in like one of those wood chippers, fantastic. I'm okay with this. Which is not something we want. Like, antagonists should bring something to the table. I don't care shouldn't be in that list, if that makes any sense. So it really does feel like quite the miss. So let's get to it and hope for better days. Like, listen, I saw the trailer to Evercold. I'm okay getting into it. What made me interested in Evercold? Hello, Kingween. Still the funniest name. What made Evercold's trailer so good, so different, and you'll hear me say it if you watched our live watch party, is it feels like a return to fantasy. Everything. It looks like you're in Lord of the Rings, and I fucking love it. The fact that we are talking about Pathians and gods, godless, and it feels like we're in a Final Fantasy game again, and no longer talking to a therapist about our finality. So I'm okay with that shift, and I think, and I'm quite excited to see where this shift goes. So let's play it out. Listen, we're gonna give faith because Evercold's trailer was good. Also, I mentioned this in the trailer reaction. It starts the way Final Fantasy XVI ends. And the way The Hobbit starts. Love that shit. Oh, sorry, Lord of the Rings, not Hobbit. You know what I meant. I trust you wear plenty of rest. Good. I thought we may take a moment to ponder on our next steps. Punchy, punchy, hand. I must admit, my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent, to our stay at Treno. It was heartening to see Malala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive in Levin-racked landscape. I did like that part. I really did. It was nice to see the will to survive, for one. And for two, community. Like true community. Everyone working together to survive the next thing. And that's usually when you see community is in bad times. Wherever you are in the world today, it's a little rougher than it's been. Community is one of the big things that will help in these situations, whether that's a food bank, whether that's somebody who can share skills, trade items, cashless, of course. Community is very important. Like, get within your municipal. Spain was eager to restore diplomatic relations. I have no doubt Alexandria would provide much needed support. But they didn't need it. They're helping. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcoming family included. I also liked her story where she found her biological family and was still able to stick with her chosen family, and she didn't run into their arms. That she was allowed that complicated feeling and just understanding that family is a broad term. So that was cool too. There's some good in Drawn Trail. Absolutely. There's some parts I loved. It's just, it was literally drowned in grief. Not even sadness, grief. For the time being, I say I've accomplished all within our power. Fuck, I'm cute. I suppose that just leaves a matter of preservation's research. It's unclear how Calyx learned the techniques to use to summon the Dark Primal. And like always, there remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale has more fruit. Has borne more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing detail. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager. Alright, cool. Let's go. Uncanny timing indeed. Let us go make to the containment complex. Whee! I'm re-remembering where all my buttons are. I also really like the battle system that they're coming up with. I really enjoyed that. I am a big fan. I love that. Like, it was so good. So fucking good. Innovative in all of the best ways. Like, I don't mind the check look. Like, this was cool. This wasn't a negative for me.
Ah, you're just in time for a progress report.
Ooh, we got voice acting. Let's go.
The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents.
Daggett, you are one of many screaming its praises, so I am down to see that shift. I am excited. I am hopeful. I'm walking in excited. Calvin, yes! He was our correspondent that snuck into FanFest. No, I'm kidding. He's the guy from the butt slider. I'm teasing you. Funny and good. I loved it. Plus, thanks to you, you've provided us some of the best Yoshi P reactions ever that we can now use for thumbnails.
A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter.
Butt sliders. Although I'm very disappointed with FanFest. Yes, I understand butt sliders. Boobies. Booby. Boop, boop. Why not? Butt sliders.
While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor.
Okay.
I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
No.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use. Thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source.
Okay, okay.
After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself,
Elaine,
she
same
opened
page.
pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities...
Oh, thanks,
I
Tonberry.
believe we
What a
ought to
fucking
remove
awesome
it.
name. Tonberryan.
Give me a moment.
Crack it with a hammer. Ka-chow. Also, if you stream or you do content, be very careful with the Evangelion stuff. You'll get demonetized in seconds. You can't see!
My word.
Ishtola?
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Amuro. It is, actually.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
Yes, it did show the sign of the Azem. Remember when we got it? Yeah, I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azem? A plausible theory,
Azem.
although one we are yet
I
unequipped
low-key
to
like the
prove.
way she pronounced that. I've been calling it Azem, but Azem?
My apologies. Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking.
Someone forgot to turn the ringer off.
That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex.
Tataru gets
Though
what the fuck she
disappointed
wants
we were
when
not
the fuck she
present,
wants it.
She appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Tataru spoke, we jump. This is not up for debate, guys. She'll send assassins.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Yashila's never steered us wrong. Go right ahead.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
I'm learning that I can't pronounce everything, so I would have pronounced that Ojika. Or Ajika. Whoop. But I like that asm. No, I do. I really like that with that asm. Feels dignified. It feels strong. I like it. No, we're not going for a run. We are porting. I love old Sharlayan. Probably one of my favorite cities. It will never beat Crystal Tower. Or Crystarium, sorry. But like, it's good. It's good. I remember the first realized I had an accent, the wrong syllable of chocobo. Chocobo? You wouldn't be the only one, I guarantee you. That's funny, these are words we never hear, right? Until we're finally playing these games. Welcome back, and what a pleasure it is to see you. Thank you for contacting us. We came as soon as we could. Of course, I'd felt prudent given how Tataru was... Your concern is appreciated. As it so happens, we've reached a conviction juncture in our investigation. Shelly Stola the matters. Cool. That's a relief to hear. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. Why don't you take a moment, relax in the main hall? You must be fatigued from your journey. "10 months. 8 months. 9 months. Because May is like this week, so tomorrow. May is tomorrow. Speaking of May, before we continue, my dumbass kids, and I can call them that for this, when they were little, grabbed my iPad and set a reminder
Planning
on
your
the
next
calendar.
journey?
Okay? So now, April 30th, every single year, I get a random reminder of honk honk, I'm a goose, it's gonna be May. One final one. Oh, definitely. And even then, some of the voice actors don't even agree on how some stuff's pronounced.
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Oh, that's sweet. I like it. Those are the memories that kind of, they're trying to reminisce and bring you back throughout the expansion, the parts you like, the parts you may not have. On the bright side, me working in office now gives me a much more consistent stream schedule. Why? Because I can't go play Magic on Thursday, so I will be here streaming Boripa. I'm thinking about re-adding this to the rotation. Let me know. Well, yeah.
As if you need ask.
Hit him.
Welcome
The
back.
Queen! Wonderful to see you again.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us.
Oh my goodness, thank
He
you,
intimated that
Marike.
you
I
were
appreciate that kindly.
Rather concerned.
Welcome aboard. You get access to some pretty cool emotes too. I got some cool judges. I'm working on the emotes and I've commissioned an artist. So we got some stuff coming.
Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures.
Listen, I've heard nothing but good things about this patch and I'm excited because I'm not a big fan of the previous one, so this is going to be good. I'm
It
hoping.
was only once they departed
It's already
for
good. Look, my
Garlemald
baby
that
girl's
the
here.
rumors came to my attention. Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star.
Oh, that's right. We're going to see
I
my
was
girl
reluctant
Zero.
to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures.
Some classic questing.
For
I
a
like that shit.
blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
I'm on Dynamis, so I know the rules for this sort of thing. Take the NPCs into the dungeon. Yep.
A deeper connection to the void.
I'm on Dynamis too. But I haven't played in a while. However, holy living fuck, they're changing that. I can't tell you how incredible genius it is that they're opening it up so you can do dungeons with people. Q-pops, it'll also make small servers blow the fuck up. I'm telling you right now, you don't have a house in Dynamis, get one before they open the servers, because what stops people from going to other servers is the ability to queue up for shit in Party Finder and FCs. Open that up, and your
Garlemald
small
is the
servers are
home
going to
of the
blow up.
Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began.
Time Washers,
and
this
have
week's
since sent
exception, but
word
you
that the
played it.
situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Depending on what you're doing, it show up with stuff with you. I'm not doing Savage Race. Got you. I usually stream Mondays, now in a perfect world, okay? Nothing's going wrong. I'm not sick, tired, or something happened. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is the goal. I try to keep Tuesdays open for early naps and video editing. So that's usually how I want the schedule to run. Wednesdays, I want to be very honest with you guys. Mondays, the views are amazing on World of Warcraft. So we're going to keep that there every time. Excuse me. Wednesdays is the poorest day of the week for views. For me. I don't know what it is. I have debated switching my Wednesday to Tuesday for ages because of how poorly Wednesday performs. So that's an option that I'm toying with. If you guys want it on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I can do that. I also tried to avoid Tuesday because of like patches. Like the two games that I'm most known for is World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14, both with patch days on Tuesdays. So, a little bit of stuff there. But I usually do a random game anyway. So that might, Tuesday might work. Let's put some thought on behind that. Thursday is the other day I generally do well. So I try to keep that for the more popular game. Monday being the best. I'm trying to mix that like line of playing what I like and trying to grow. Who am I kidding? Oh, you guys do not need to worry about stepping in. Don't ever feel like I'm begging you, forcing you. Our schedules change at a drop of a hat. Mine did. I went from working from home for the last 6 years to being forced into office 3 days a week. Hell or high water. If you like employment, show up. So, I get you. This concludes our... Okay.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
Imagine being Garlemaldian. You went from believing you are Shadowheart in the sense of God's favorite race. And then all of a sudden, shit opens up and shit's hitting the fan and it's all bad. And not only you have to diversify your economy like yesterday, talk to the enemy and make friends with them, but now you have to diversify across the sea as well, like all in what seems like a very short time. It must be tough on their economy and tough on their people.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Like, that's the best case scenario. Sephiroth back there, see him? And food is definitely the secret. My favorite TikTok so far I've seen all week is of an older gentleman. He's like, I had Mexicans move into my neighborhood and we got a problem. There's more coming. Anyway, I can't have it. It's rage bait, obviously. The next line is, I gained 20 pounds since she moved in. She makes the best, and she goes off and lists a bunch of amazing Mexican dishes. It's like, if there's more, I'll be massive. I'll invite them all to every single barbecue. And you're like, and food is usually how you tend to meet people in the middle. Start here. Find what you like, find what you don't. Try new things.
Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling.
Now you've grown a lot. I liked his character.
We might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
He was one of the shining lights of Endwalker just because his growth was proportionate.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Can you imagine what Garlemald could learn from Alexandria with their share of weaponry and their share of technology?
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
We've killed like 100 people in those
Lapis
uniforms.
is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Deuterium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack.
Ah!
Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fisher? Oh, no.
What would I tell you? I need a cookie.
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose. Come on!
I like that, comrade. Another beautiful, different way of saying something. I like that. That's cute.
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Punchy, punchy, hand time. Let's go. I'm not telling you this is already a better patch than everything else we've dealt with, but I need you to realize how fast we went from story to action. Shit's happening. We're now, okay, gotta get in it. They seemed intent on rejoining the battle reinforcements. Oh, we get money. Always the... Oh, that's lobster. Really? I'm not... I don't dislike a slow pace. But that's all we've had. And then all of a sudden it hits breakneck. Where this, we're starting, okay, like, there's tension immediately. I'm down. Here for it. When two worlds entwined. An Iron Maiden reference. What's going on over here? Oh, by the way, we are uploading a short after the stream. It's already filmed and stuff. I just haven't had time to upload it. It's been busy. Just always so damn busy. Whee! This is Thancred. Uncle Urianger. Oh, Chief, you made it in time. That's me.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion. Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are 2 focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
Okay.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of Voidsent.
I just figured out why she pronounced it the Clutium. It's pronounced, I just figured out why she pronounces it Clutium. How it's spelled. That's a Clitium if I've ever seen one. I'll be good now.
They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the
People
Garlean
couldn't
forces
find it.
as we wait for the fissure in the munitions factory.
I love it. I'm terrible tonight. The Clitium is now exists. I'm done. I can't do this, guys. The Clitium is now. Oh, I'm absolutely going to be using the NPCs. What I was just doing is actually going to update my Mog. Well, let's see. Hold on. All right, let's go. Oh, I can pick. Okay. Form a party and enter the Clitium. Just went straight into duty support. I just want it to look pretty. Yes, our favorite gunbreaker. Oh. I need 5 points. What's gotta change? Oh shit. That one. Hands. What do I have for currency? Gonna have to go back, aren't we? Living memory. Ultimate Thule. Whose fault is that? Me. I picked out nice, but I haven't played. All I played was the story, and I played a little. I mean, a little bit with the bard, and that's it. That's all I did with that. And again, that was on me. Really, really, that's just gonna be like right there, and I never seen it before. You've got to be kidding me. Hold on, let's swap to the bard for a second. Easy XP is what I just said. Okay, what tomestones do I have? Currency. I have mathematics. What am I going stupid over? Mathematics. Oh, it's because they take a lot more than that. Okay. Okay. Here's how we're gonna solve this. I need 115. We're gonna do a trial, and we're gonna do a dungeon, and that'll be that. We'll have it. That's okay, guys. I deserve this. Holy macaroni, I gotta clean this out too. Two Fantasias, in case you're curious. Not one, two. Let's go to the saucer. It's fine, I'm a healer, right? I'll get there eventually and we'll do some trials and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I love this. So we got some new people. I might. Fine. Fine, we're having fun. I'll be careful because I got none of my cooldowns. Something I don't like. The one thing I don't like about the level system is I don't like the fact that you lose all of your kit when you do a lower level dungeon. Not because I think it's a bad thing, but like, how do you practice at like lower, how do I say this? How do you practice at lower stakes? You want people to keep using their rotations all the time. Like, that's the goal, right? Oh, I love it. The new system, like, I am, like, you guys don't know how on board I am with that. I am so on board. I am dancing on board. I am going to be the person that is going to be insufferable. shit. Ah! I am so into the new system. Again, like, I am going to be insufferable. Insufferable. Completely. The thing is, I believe in the message of the new system. Does that make sense? I believe that these old systems need an upgrade. I believe that the simplicity of the new systems would be a huge change in the best way possible. Like, fundamentally, I believe in what they're trying to do with it, if that makes sense, you know? Like, it's not even about the difficulty of the game, but like, it's about not overcomplicating it. Like, Elden Ring's on controller. Right? It's a difficult fucking game, and I'm not saying they're the same. That's not what I'm saying. I already have them. You guys have them. Instant queue, and we do one dungeon, the problem solved. Bam bam. So yeah, like, I think we've needed this change for a while. What makes a good raider is not knowing your rotation or how fast you can slip in an extra button. What makes you a great raider is what the fuck's going around you. Are you paying attention? Are you able to follow that rotation while you're avoiding the bullshit? Oh, understand that I'm purchasing a Switch 2 for this and the new Pokemon. That's it. That's all I got for you. Pokopia, eventually I'll have it. Alright, let me get down to the tank here. Here you go. Whoop. Don't do crazy bullshit. Still have a baby kit. What did I just say? If you're doing a low level dungeon, just remember, your healer doesn't have their kit. They're holy fuck buttons that keep you alive when you do silly stuff. We don't got that. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. It's on my to purchase list. And Final Fantasy 14 has pushed me as my like #1 reason to get it. I am in love with that idea. Because playing Final Fantasy 14 on the couch there is a huge game changer for me. Not for negative reasons, but like, fuck it. I just want to sit on the damn couch. I want my feet up. I just want to chill. Play Final Fantasy 14 on the big TV. I know you guys don't do, like, my PlayStation's hooked up to my PC. So like, I don't have that, my guy! This isn't test your healers. See, you get it. You get it. You get it. You wanna know the sad part? I could probably already do that with the PlayStation. I play it on the big TV. But like, I don't. It's next to my computer. It's hooked up to the, why do you... Alright, here we go. Okay. I don't even have my heals. Shit. I see you. No mana. I haven't had mana problems in ages. That was one awesome right in the moment spot. He's overwhelmed. The problem is tools to recover. That's the key word here, right? I have regen and cure 1, cure 2. I don't have Medica. I'm just kind of hoping that, like, it's alright, and I'm kind of hoping to recover my mana because he's going a little fast. Like, there's not a whole lot to do here. It's a dungeon you can't wall to wall just because you don't have the kit to do it. That's alright, again, I like this dungeon, I do, I always have. It's a good learning dungeon, too. Or in my case, where I haven't played in a while, it's a really good way to remember, okay, this is where your buttons are, this is how, what button does what, this is your sprint. Forgive me, I don't remember this boss. Oh, yes I do, never mind, I lied. deserve that. Okay, here we go. Dungeon on Reaper. Reaper is still one I haven't played. I really enjoy. I haven't played this game enough, this expansion. I honestly, like, this is one, again, it's hard to, like, reiterate, but, like, it's just one of those situations of I wasn't in the right headspace for this expansion. And that's okay. Like Yoshipi said, play other things. It'll be there when you're ready. But I hope they did take the feedback with stride and not take like the shitty of it. Because it's easy for people to be like, oh, the expansion was shit, and give no feedback. That's not feedback. That's a cool hat. Whee! Oh my goodness. Okay, I got my mana back. We're alright. Alright, Waymaker. What a sore stomach. So I'm low-key lucky that I started back into the office this week on the week that my kids had 2 days off from school. Shit, he's gonna die. I got nothing. Ah! Fucking tank healer extraordinaire. Oh, I want to hear nothing about it. I nailed that. A lot of players insist that the matters of taste are objectively good or bad. Yeah, Dawntrail story-wise, worst Final Fantasy 14, but top 20 games. Exactly. And again, there are people this hit with. There are people that are like, yes, this is the type of game that I needed. I needed a more centered look, and I needed that reflection in my life. And you know what? This brought me, this made gaming fun for me. Good! I fucking love that for you. I want everyone who enjoyed this expansion to enjoy it. And nothing bad about that. Would I put this expansion in the top 20? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. Oh, listen, there's some stuff I really enjoy. To me, what Dawntrail did well, they did very well. I love Wook Lamont. I think she's a fucking breath of fresh air. I think she's exactly what this story needed. I loved the new party member feeling, and I'm fucking sad that she's not joining us, and that we're still kind of caught up with the Scions. I'm telling you right now, I would have much preferred her to to start a new party and her included in it. You know what I mean? As adventurers. Her, fuck, what's his name? The bunny. The bunny man. Like, I would have loved to just go out on the new adventures with them. Because that's, like, to me, that's the type of growth that she gave. Like, she really did show us, hey, no, I am who I say I am. I've grown. I am changed. I have learned to be a leader. Like, it's just good. I liked her very much. Aaronville, yep. I like their dragon, the fat dragon. Not big on the snaky dragons. I like the fat ones. He's a little fat dragon, got a big belly. He's a pot belly dragon. I love it. I don't even need him as a combat. I would love him in the role that he was destined to be in. Guys, I want him. Imagine, just hear me out for a second. Imagine Aaronville. Let's give it to the paladin. He's new. Imagine, hear me out. Aaronville goes with us to this new world. Again, I have no idea what's going on. We're only here in the story. Aaronville goes with this new world, and we get quests with him to explore the fauna and flora, to explore how the world ticks, how animals eat, why they interact with each other, why this certain plant grows here, why is this plant poisonous, what's showing us that it's poisonous. I would fucking love to have him in the party just for that. He could show us unintentionally what the developers of the game put in the fucking background. That could have been his whole damn role. Hey, I learned this. These animals interact with this way. You can see the animals are dying off due to the cold here. You know what I mean? Timber show. Yes, there was. We love him. I would have done anything to protect that baby. We see what I mean? Like, again, we would have had a wonderful time. Am I really one short? You're bullshitting me. Look at that. One short. Alright, there gotta be something. Head or legs? Let's go see if I can't find something. Hold on. Gotta be a market here somewhere. No, just the retainers. Okay. It's free for fucking Hulda. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there could have been some really good stuff. And the story of the succession of her father, even though that's what brought us to the very, very deep and dark. Like, sorry, .0 patch was fine. Sue me. I fucking love the .0 patch. I thought that was great. And honestly, the only reason why I look back on okay, what do I need? I need a head or feet. Let's try feet. Head. Let's try feet. It might be cheaper. Oh. Ah! I think the big issues if we like completely blinder on .0, they lack creativity in some of the quests, which made that first half drag on. So like there was not a lot to do outside of silly quests, and that wasn't really engaging. World of Warcraft does this at the end of each like story bit. They'll either have like a saga or like a quest where you're flying from a mount shooting things below, or you need something to change it up in the quests. If not, it's very monotonous. And the other part's the voice acting. My god, would that first patch have for .0 have been a million times better if it was all voice acted, because it was a lot. And I find that the level of difficulty for the dungeons are too hard. Peeps! Players need to get better. Agreed. That ain't how to do it. Peeps! I want harder dungeons. Make a level of dungeons harder. The reason why, and this is just a statistics point. How many of you are doing the roulettes for those levels of dungeons? You're not. Why? The answer is because people are failing at them. They're not doing very well. It's not having the desired effect. So people are actively avoiding those roulettes. Again, that might be your preference, but the reality is it had the opposite desired effect. World of Warcraft learned that lesson in Cataclysm. Badly. That if you're going to make something harder, straight get in the Mythic. They eventually came up with the Mythic system, and that's what they extended the life of their dungeons. It was a good idea. People love them. I'm not a fan, but it's content that I don't do, so no big deal. The attack of... Are you kidding me? The attack of Tuli Hulal could have been, like, a lot of quests. That could have been, like, we could have been we could have had a sniper gun taking them out. We could have been helping people. We could have stolen a ship and shot people down with it. We could have helped. Like, there was so much more action to be had in that moment where it was one quest. Like, there's a lot of moments that it could have been improved, but I still found it very good. Don't get me wrong. The .0 to me was good. Passing grade. Best expansion ever? No. I would have ranked it above Stormblood .0. Put it that way. And I like Stormblood, so don't sit there and be like, but peeves. No, I like Stormblood. I would have ranked it above Stormblood and a smidge above AR. .1. See, I played it through, so it was hard to distinguish the .1. Exactly, Marike. Exactly. That's the bigger problem. I think there is an issue with not having harder content like that. I think the solution lies somewhere between something like Mythic for Warcraft here. I think they do need a level of difficulty that is harder, that is not story related, that is either helps get gear for raiding or is a different source to get the same gear. The throne room? Yeah, I can get that. Shit. That's not what I want it to do. That's what I want it to do. No. How? Duty support. There you go. Okay, got the right one. Getting easier. No, it's because you've played this game for 300 hours when you get there. Oh, the duty support is really good, yeah. Oh, the solo duties were hard. There's some of them in Stormblood that are real hard. Like, you'll see me lose my shit if you watch it through. You'll be like, damn it, peeps. You really were not happy. No. But, again, I'd rather be honest about it. The Clidium. Had to get my brother-in-law to run it for me. Yeah, no, it was difficult. Absolutely, I agree with you. 100%. But yeah, the 0.0 patch was good. I'm sorry, it was. I liked it very much. All is said and done, I enjoyed it. I read that on Twitter, Calvin. I did. Plus, like, your choices are either Elfino or Daddy Thancred. I made my choice, okay? Come on, Thancred, let's go. All right. Maybe I should not pull this many at once. Hold on, just a sliding thought here. This is a cool look right here, though. Very, very pretty. I like that. Okay, that looks cool. What a cool looking boss that is. I am sorry, like. My problem was with the expansion for the most part is Calyx is a miserable, miserable, he's just fucking miserable. Boring. And the steady throwback to grief as the #1 emotion of this expansion. Yeah, the 0.0 was great. It's not even like, how do I put this? I hated Acai. Hated him. I loved watching him die. Because he was a villain to hate. I loved fighting Emmett Self because he was such a good villain.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
But again, the problem comes back down to he's dull. Like, I don't care if we ever fight him again. I gave this example at the beginning of the stream, but like, if something happened where he tripped and fell into a wood chipper, would you feel upset that you didn't defeat him? No, I'd be cool, like, sure, cool. Let me see another villain, you know?
Yeah. Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Alright, first boss. Jesus! What a combination. It's like a scorpion and a fucking bleh. That thing's gross. You always do that. Hey, let's go cuddle with Graha. Graha! We're cuddling. What did I tell you? They do that every time. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Exactly, we hated him because he was despicable. There was a reason to want to kill him. There was a reason to want to kill Elidibus. There was a reason to kill Emmett, even if we pitied him. Or loved him. I see you out there. Asahi again. If he like trips and like a car runs him over, it's like, okay, see ya. Or Calyx, I meant Calyx. Calyx, yeah. Bye. I don't know what killed him. Oh. Violently indifferent. Violently indifferent. That is the expression I was looking for. I'd even go as far as say vehemently indifferent, but like that's pushing. That's a little bit extreme. Violently indifferent. Okay. Now you're following. As long as he doesn't pull some nonsense. I'm not that great at it. It's something that I guarantee you some of you have noticed, and I guarantee you some of you are be like, wait a second, Peebs, why? Why did you not know that? I'm like, 'cause I'm not very bright. That's fine. That has been a while since I've played. So Calyx is effectively neutered. I love him being the deadpan comic relief. I can get behind that. Probably where he should have been after patch 1. Can you imagine if that would have been his patch 1 situation? Where he ended up in the squirrel suit like right from the get-go. Imagine how fun that would be. Little shit. Pressing all the buttons in the little squirrel suit. I'm just saying, it would have brought some kind of joy. What is my name again? I don't remember. But I never remember. Isn't it Jesters? Well, that's it. I feel better that he's a little shit and a little squirrel than I did killing him. But there was some really good fights. Her female companion, for Sphene. The one that kind of reminds you of the girl from from Elden Ring. Melania or Valania or something like that. I don't remember her name. I think she started with a V. She was a fucking awesome fun fight. I like that one. Probably my favorite of the bunch so far. And the sad part is this expansion, while I did not like it, had the best raid tier in existence. Fuck, it was fun. And silly and stupid, and I love it. By the way, this is what fucking April looked like in Canada, in case you're curious. Oh, why do we gotta deal with a spider? Like, let me be perfectly clear. I don't need Final Fantasy's amazing art team on fucking arachnids, alright? We could avoid that. Like, I am sure not a single, like, thing would be lost.
I have you now.
No, Rattatas. Originally a squirrel that had gone back and forth ages or so. Yes, I had seen that online as well, people talking about it. I'm paying attention, I'm watching Twitter, see what people are saying. Mind you, one of the better comments I seen, which was really cool, was somebody was talking about how they hope that the new battle system can really clean up the white mage. And I'm like, what do you mean the white mage? Like, the white mage is pretty good. And they're like, no, it's not that it's bad. There's two of them. Blech! It's that it doesn't have its own identity. Its casting kit was nature based and then changed to a flower based and is kind of space based as well. Like, it doesn't have the mix. Like, it's not well, like the kit doesn't seem to go together well. Which, once you think about it, name of the spells and all that, it's kind of right, you know? So maybe taking away a lot of that, like, bulk and making it a little bit more streamlined might help that. Whee! Ah! I like him. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Oh, he's a big Goron. Oh, hey. Oh, there you go. Pop it, baby girl. I love that idea. That's what I want our next outfit to be. How to predict where he's going is the bigger question. Like, I know what I'm looking for when, like, he's doing his attack, but, like, it's everything after that now. Thick. Like, when he's doing the circle. I gotta see the indicator of where he's gonna stop. Maybe he only does a quarter turn. I don't know. Whee! No, he does the full half turn. Shit. To revent AR this week. I love the arcading. I only got out of that because I follow Ali say. I still don't see the hint. I don't see the... Yes, I seen that. That was so cool. I love that virtue thing. That was a good idea. Whoever came up with that, you deserve some cookies. We got him. You have to follow him along the edge where it lies, near as I can tell. Like, I follow him, but I don't see where he makes the decision. Okay, this is where I'm going. That's the part I'm not. I didn't see the tell yet. It doesn't mean it's not there. That means I didn't see it. Okay, we clear the Clidium. This not gonna be this never not gonna be funny. Here, put this up. I don't know. But again, that's on me to find it, not because it wasn't there. Like he went to the left. Like, well, how far does he go around the circle? Like, I thought it was a quarter turn. I thought it was a full turn. I'm like, or maybe a half turn, and he still didn't. I'm touching the Clidium. Guys, we are about to breach the Clidium. This is why they pronounced it Cludium, if you're wondering. This is it. They're like, no, listen, we know that they're gonna do the stupid. Of course we will. I'm queen of the stupid. And I didn't need a map to find the Clidium, guys. Heal Thancred? Probably should. It's like a heat. It's like a chore. I'm kidding. He's not bad actually. I do want to take a second. I don't usually have one of these. This is probably the second one I've had in like 2 weeks. My kids go through them though. They really like pop. I'm trying to get them to slow down on it. They're teenagers, so they're not like do what the fuck they please, but they're damn close to that. Because they're like bigger than I am, and they're like older than I am, and they're like, you know, they're at that age where they're right next to adulthood. And sometimes buttholes, you know. Does this get us to the Clidium, guys? Let's go. Hey, Thancred, I can see up your dress. I'm kidding. Thancred, tank them. They're yours. Put that down so I don't have to heal as much. Oh, the old-fashioned succubuses. I love them. They're so pretty. I like Thancred. Thancred's daddy, you know?
I may.
Let me tell you though. If we're looking at like Peebs' preferences in life, Thancred is the better choice. Okay, I find Graha a little bit young looking for my opinion. What I do like though, and let me tell you, when it comes to Thancred, I pop that like, ugh, that sucks. Thancred is a character that I couldn't fucking stand and it took until Shadowbringers. Y'all could have warned me. Blah. Like, it was Shadowbringers before I could, like, put up with Thancred. I did not like him. Oh, for threat quicker. Yeah, probably. But yeah, he became daddy, you know? I did him some good for sure. I got fucking spiders again. Oh yeah, I forgot. Pop this baby. There you go. What did I tell you? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. They always pop something at the beginning. I don't know if it's like a dick measuring thing or if they just like to show them your power by doing something like group ouchie right at the beginning. Alright. Cuddle with Thancred. Hey, Thancred. Huh? Oh, they're puppets. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna go cuddle with Grahado. Oh no, we're gonna cuddle together. I don't know what just happened there, but like, yay. I am the wiener. I got you, baby boy. Don't you worry. I seen you doing it. There's some stuff I don't know what I'm doing yet, so don't like. So I'm about to eat that. Shit, I'm about to eat that. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing there. I really don't. That was a guess. I'm gonna Aquaville myself though. There's Thancred. I'll heal you up instead. We got it. I think. Very possible that we did. Yeah! Thank you, King Ween. We have King Ween in chat, guys. While we hit the Clidium. I gotta go to bed. Just a reminder, I'm 38. I'm not 12, even though I'm acting it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, that's it, right? I have the power to heal my fucking self when I fuck up. So I cheat. You know, it's cheating a little bit. Oh god, it's a fucking spider though. Like, oh. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people. For my home.
To be fair, the end of the world is something we're pretty good at.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
We're getting makeup, guys.
You want to go back? To the void?
They're undying in the void.
Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot get there to part with the void. If only the winds would blow there as they do here. I long to return. To see my home unsullied, as it once was.
You know, that's the first character to talk about that. The rest are okay living in it. They're just afraid of how they die. And the horrors of survival.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration.
It very much does. Because again, we're talking about rejoining. Which, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? The big hints that I got about the next expansion, again, we have not finished this. There's probably a lot more coming. But the big hints we got, at least in the keynote, was 1, godless. 2, rejoining, which mind-boggling. We were willing to throw worlds to world's end. Sorry, we were not willing to let the Asians do it. And I mean, they were committing genocide. Or I don't think they cared. They just wanted their worlds back the way they were, which again makes all the sense in the world. We just want them pre-calamity. But to rejoin, I don't know. It's a lot. A lot of thinking.
I have a friend, Zero, who hails from
It'll be
your
explained
home.
eventually, yes,
She
but
and her companions strive
we're cooking.
to bring
We're cooking.
light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance.
We cooking.
I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void. I'm sure of it.
I mean, they literally can't die, so there's nothing they can do. There's no...
is imbued with the will of all those I consumed.
So literally, all they have to do is keep at it. Eventually they'll get it, or they'll die or they'll just keep trying.
We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
You should have named called Goldbez. Because that's literally a large leader that, like, this person would have known. But I do think it's cute that you called back to your friend.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
What?
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Okay. That's right, you're right, Elaine. But yeah, the monster would have known Golbez, where he knows Zero. Got it. When it comes to creating the paths between the worlds, exchange of ether, existent charge. I don't know where we're gonna end up.
I thought I might lead by example.
But it's called the Godless Saga. So I'm quite interested to see where this goes. I love Pathian bullshit. I love that type of storytelling. So to me, like, if that's where we're going, give me some cults. Give me, I love that shit.
Well then, shall we head back?
Gods that don't answer. Or things given too much power to become gods. I want all of that. You get flustered. I like that. Look how cute that is. I bet you some people were fucking disappointed to see that. Ugly duckling cute. Reports have begun trickling by all accounts. The Ilsabar contingent is successfully maintained in the front. For the voids that attack in such numbers, we were just finding our feet. I daren't imagine the consequences. Have you not provided such timely aid? On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank all of you. This is Thancred.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern.
More than likely, but like outside of seeing Zero, I don't think like to be fair, we had the keynote too, and that gave us direction.
The tendency for fishers
Again,
to
that's not
emerge is
huge
pronounced
spoilers.
in regions
Someone like
deeply
me who's too
connected
stupid
to the
to like
void.
1 + 1 = 2,
Places where the barrier between the
fine.
two worlds is at
But
its
like,
thinnest.
there are some people that would have been like, man, really? I'm not a fan of that. Like, you shouldn't have to delay information to... Like, this should have happened after. They should have launched this the week before. In my humble opinion.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh gods. The moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
I do. Wait. Was this a math question or like definition of of patches? The question. 'Cause I know my prime numbers in math.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak.
Yeah, we better
Let
move our
us make
butts.
for Bestways Burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
How dare
We
you
ought to
forget
have
about the
Kryl
bunnies.
join us once she finishes tending to the wounded.
Oh, the math boss was funny because I never... My bigger issue is
I shall
remembering where to
likewise
stand,
contact
not
Estona.
so much the math. Funny thing, I went to university for chemistry.
Alphino, Alize,
I'm really
please
good at
see they
math.
come to no harm.
It doesn't seem that way, but...
We'll be back before you know it.
But I did go to... I have 3.5 years in a Bachelor's of Science. If you're like, Peeps, why didn't you finish? You should go back. Money. Money. That's the answer. Literature. My sister does too, actually. English Lit. She's got her B of A in English Lit and her minor in communication. Or no, so she got a double major. English Lit and communications. A minor en français en plus. Nice. A quick word. Ooh.
I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Is it a bun? You...
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void.
It's food, but...
She likes dumplings.
Marry him. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Marry him. He's the keeper. If the first thing for the youngins in the room, if you're dating men, if the first thing they do is be concerned about you, they think about you beyond just like, if you're on their thoughts and they think of you like this, marry them. That's the one. That's it. And she likes dumplings. Not only did he remember her favorite food, not only did he remember my girl's probably starving, needs to eat because they eat on ether. Ether's rare and he's thinking about her. But that's the first thought. That was the first idea. The like, no, I gotta make sure she's taken care of. Marry him. Look at that smile. Look at that fucking smile. That's the, I thought of her. I want to make sure she's loved. Marry him. Fucking marry him. tape on the bag and everything. Marry him. I bet you there's a fucking note in the bag. Marry him. That's not even shit, but that's marriage material.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, listen, Y'shtola and Runar, same thing. Same thing. Like, same thing. Nanamo and Pippin, though, I'm not sure yet. I need to see more of that. More of the things about love that is not direct. Again, like moments like this where he's like, man, that girl's gotta eat. I'll make sure I packed her favorite. I'll even put a piece of tape on the fucking bag so she don't rip it open. It's those little things that make love.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void send. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
Oh, absolutely. They make sense, but I want to see the cutie. I want to see the cutie patootie. I want to see him, like, you know, bring her a snack. Hey, did you eat today? Have you drank some water? Drink some water. Shut up, girl. Drink some water. I don't care. You're the Sultana. Drink some water.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living May dashed off to activate the brams and halt the fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
Oh, absolutely. I think there could be something there.
I suggest we make for the brams,
especially
without
where,
delay.
like, let's be honest, Raoban has a deep love for her. Not the romantic kind, but the endearing love for a person, which I love that in this game. I think we need more platonic love and cherish. But he would have instilled that in Pippin as well, being his son. Like, you know, hey, no, this woman here is everything the world needs. You know what I mean? So there's a bit of manufactured greatness, even though it's a fucking sultana. You know what I mean? A visible courtship? Yes. See, I would love an expansion of that shit. The political side of it. I have this discussion with my kids when it comes about history. And my kid was like, Mom, I don't like... I love history. And I said, I love history, but I don't like history class. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, not very good with dates. But I like the politics on why. You want to, like, make it good for me? Oh, no. A wedding of the age. I'd also like to see, like, let's go even further. I think we could go even further with that. I would love to see political turmoil. I would love to see hesitant. I would love to see people trying to make alliances. I would love for Pippin to try to, like, step in and say, hey, listen, Sultana, I know you're reeling here, and these big families of Ul'dah want you to marry, and, like, we could have, like, this go along an expansion where, like, in the patches it happens, you know? Where he's trying to get her away from situations, she's getting trapped into political moments. Man, I could also do an entire expansion on the consequences of our actions. I am not even joking about that either. How the fuck? But like, again, just hear me out. The consequences of our act, we have consequences to our fucking actions, okay? In ARR, yes, we solved the problems, we reunited the great leaders of Eorzea. We made a bond between the Sultana and the rich families. We did not solve poverty. The rich families still hold power. There's a balance right now of that power. That's not solved. The fairies are still vulnerable in Gridania. We only stopped, we only stopped, the Sagan and stuff from fighting for a little bit. If their needs are not being met while everybody else is fighting for the greater good of Eorzea, and I mean, they went through the final days too. What's the recovery on that? Is there a recovery? Did we make a recovery? What about Ishgard? Which we did talk about a lot of our consequences in some of the patches and in some of the role quests actually. But like, there's still religious people there. There's still a class problem. Oh, baby girl.
Saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened. Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Aetherius is likewise plagued with void scent.
Dragons still exist.
If only we'd prioritize further development of the void scent slaughter bots.
We still haven't tamed them all to our side. Harris Veldar is dormant. What happens when he dies? If he dies. He could die. Stormblood, we have dealt with 30 fucking years of slavery. People are not gonna come out of that feeling great, grand, and freedom. No, no. They're going to attack their oppressors. Some will never get over it. Some will never get over it for generations. And they shouldn't. Christ, we're still dealing with that shit in our own world. Colonialism. Like, we could have another expansion in just Stormblood, in just dealing with the aftermath of fucking slavery. I did. We could have another expansion on just dealing with what happened in Shadowbringers. In just, what's the name of that fucking city?
Oh, what?
The main city. Where the Vothri was the leader and he was a sin eater. And we were fucking eating people. We were cannibals. Like, how fucked is that? How many people gained powers from that? How many people never recovered from that? How many... You know damn well somebody would have made a cult of that. More. Yeah. Again, I would love an expansion where we just go through the consequences of our actions and the cleanup, and it is fucking messy.
Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void sent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through, I don't foresee any major problems.
God damn it, Living Way.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
There you are.
Sorry, a little bit of indigestion there. Like, I love the political bullshit of all that. I do. I very much do. Tuliulal? One word, we can make an entire expansion on just dealing with the fallout of Tuliulal, and the word of the day is racism. Are you kidding me? The cat people are still fucking pissed. They're still fucking pissed. Look at how the Mamulja are still fucking being treated. Imagine they cross over into Charlayan. How they are fucking treated there. I promise you, it ain't gonna be great. Ain't gonna be great. Or what about the Garleans? Again, they're entering the international market fast. In a place of non-trustworthy spot to a lot of people, because, you know, wars. We could do just the racism expansion.
And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
The second she said it, you're like...
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
Ba, ba,
Tis
ba.
Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
I didn't want her to leave it behind. It was in a tiny little goblet. And now it's as big as your hand. Listen. She growing. There's our MacGuffin. Which, to be fair, everyone called that out, like, moment number one. Yours is a journey without end, conceived, guided by principle. Are we Mythos? That's a Final Fantasy 16 reference, I'm sorry. Hold fast, do what you must, and meet your fate without fear. To be fair, that's literally what we've done since day one, so we'll be fine. Hear, feel, think. We'll be fine. Go forth. Discover, unite the stars onto one. That's the fucked up sentence right there. What? Let none bar your path. Is this what drove the Ascians mad? There's the Fire Nation. I mean, at least if they would have done Rainbow, we would have had a problem. Oh shit, I didn't see it. My girl. Oh, and we even got the sparkle and the twinkle of her eye. Golbez fighting with us.
What are you doing here?
The visit felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Makes sense?
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
I assume that's the trial.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
She changed classes. That's so cool. That is fucking...
Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield.
I fucking love that. I fucking love that. They just canonized switching specs. No, I need you to... They just like they canonized having the 8-man party come with your crystal, which again, a little bit of a MacGuffin, but like genius because you can use it for the future. They just canonized changing specs. Fuck, that's cool.
Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
To be fair, we learned that in Shadowbringers it's light that takes dark, but you know, whatever. Dark takes light. Who am I? I won't judge. Go ahead. They canonized changing specs. Just like here, they canonized the party. Fucking genius.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
Oh fuck, he's got tentacles. God damn it.
Hast thou come
Stop.
in search of power? Renown?
What I might do is I might play this on Tuesday next week, and then we'll start our new game, because we beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. next Thursday.
Stand before me shall fall.
I'll make a calendar so that you guys can follow it, and I'll put it on Discord and all the socials, which, by the way, I'm on all of them. War Chief Peeves. Everywhere. As you on the YouTube channel, as on the Twitch channel, it's everywhere. Subscribe, because I'm going to upload some shorts later. Or a short. It's going to be cute. It's going to be funny. You'll like it. You'll like it. Of course you'll like it. The Unmaking. What a nice name. I like that. Some classic sounding music. Alright. I gotta work in office tomorrow, so we gotta end it there for the night, guys. I'm sorry. I truly am. So come see us next week. Monday, Warcraft. We'll try this on Tuesday. Let's do it on Tuesday. Give it a go. Let's see what the numbers look like. Who knows? And Thursday, new game. If you've been listening to the chat in the last 3 months, you know what game's coming. I won't tell you, but you know. Have a great night, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one.